They weren't just a singing group. They were a ministry in motion. From humble beginnings in the 1930s, the Speer family rose to become one of the most beloved and influential groups in Southern gospel music. Their journey, rooted in deep faith and rich harmonies, spanned over 6 decades, shaping the genre and inspiring generations to come. This is a story of a family who turned their songs into sermons and their stage into a sanctuary. The Speer family's impact on Southern gospel music spans over several decades, and their legacy has been one of profound influence, marked by their dedication to both music and ministry. Their journey began in the 1930s and extended through multiple generations, becoming one of the most iconic families in gospel music. Inspiration behind their music. The Speer family's music was deeply rooted in their Christian faith and a commitment to spreading the gospel message. They were heavily inspired by the traditional sounds of Southern gospel, which include a blend of hymns, spirituals, and rich harmonies. Their dedication to the music was not only about performing, but about conveying the message of hope, faith, and redemption through their songs. Their family ministry began with the vision of Luther and Mary Speer, who, with their children, started singing gospel music as a way to reach out to communities and spread the message of Christ. Their music was often a source of comfort, encouragement, and spiritual growth, and they were known for their harmonies, which captured the heartfelt emotions of the Christian faith. One significant inspiration for the Speers was the idea of passing down their musical tradition through generations, teaching their children to use their talents for God's glory. They wanted their songs to not only be performances, but also expressions of their belief and faith. How many years they've been doing music? The Speer family's musical journey spans over 60 years, beginning in the 1930s when Luther and Mary Speer began singing gospel music with their children. Over the years, the family group grew, changed, and evolved, but they continue to be a mainstay in Southern gospel music for several generations. The group officially formed as the Speer Family in the 1940s and reached the height of their popularity through the 1950s, 1960s, and 1970s, performing in churches, concert halls, and recording numerous albums. They continued touring and recording into the 1980s and 1990s, with various members of the Speer family continuing the legacy after Luther and Mary's passing. Their final years as a family group performing together were in the late 1990s, after which they transitioned into retirement and passed on the responsibility of carrying forward their legacy to the next generation. Impact and legacy. The impact of the Speer family on Southern gospel music is immeasurable. They are widely credited with helping shape and popularize Southern gospel during its golden years. Their powerful harmonies and sincere delivery of the gospel message resonated deeply with audiences across the United States and beyond. Some of the ways they influence the genre include: 1. Musical innovation. The Speers helped refine the sound of Southern gospel, blending traditional hymns with more contemporary styles that broadened its appeal. Their smooth harmonies and arrangements set a standard for many groups that followed. 2. Family legacy. The Speers were one of the first major family gospel groups to stay together for several generations, providing a blueprint for future family-based gospel music ministries. They inspired many groups to follow in their footsteps, such as the Gaither Vocal Band and the Hoppers. 3. Cultural impact. Their songs and performances were not just about music. They were a form of ministry. The Speers used their platform to speak to the hearts of people, offering hope and encouragement through their message. Their music became a soundtrack for personal and spiritual growth for countless individuals. 4. Influence on other artists. The Speer family's contributions to gospel music have had a lasting influence on many other Southern gospel groups, as well as contemporary Christian musicians. Their unique harmonies, dedication to vocal precision, and ability to communicate the gospel message through music set them apart. 5. Recordings and recognition. The Speer family recorded a significant catalog of albums, many of which became iconic in the genre. Their work was recognized with multiple awards, and they received accolades for their contributions to the gospel music community, including induction into the Gospel Music Hall of Fame. Their impact, however, extended beyond just the music industry. They were known for their deep spiritual commitment and for mentoring younger generations of gospel singers, helping to maintain the faith-filled integrity of the genre. The Speer family's legacy in Southern gospel continues to be a beacon of faith, talent, and dedication to ministry. Even after retiring from active performance, their music and influence remain a touchstone for many who admire the beauty and richness of Southern gospel. Though the final curtain has fallen on their touring days, the Speer family's music still echoes in churches, hearts, and hymn books around the world. Their unwavering commitment to faith, family, and the gospel message continues to inspire today's artists and listeners alike. In every note they sang, they left behind a legacy of worship that will never fade.